We've dropped them into a yellow ping match for both of these guys. Nwpo got probably the worst, you know, KSA match or KSA server that we could give for him. But Chronic said this is the best he's ever gotten on EU. 112 for him. Sorry, I'm holding it up because it is important. A nice air dribble bump for Chronic. But that's the ping we're dealing with. So a good start for him. I would say he comes in as the underdog, especially playing on this away server, something that Nwpo is very used to doing. And if you've had Nwpo, means it is certainly expected that he would win today, at least if you asked me. But I wonder, Atto at a loss to Toxic, but both those players are top players, so it's not that much of, you know, a negative to your resume to lose to them. But it's certainly no resume like Zen had. Chronic forced to flick as Nwpo chases him down. But we see, yeah, we're just going to see a flick to the top left. Nwpo, air dribble, reset, drops it in. He actually took a fairly straight line on this too, so I want to watch it from Chronic's perspective to see what he was thinking here on this pre-jump, of the attacking type pre-jumps. As soon as you close that distance, give him less chance to make any adjustments. Nwpo, man, he's a magician on the field. And it's second nature to dribble the ball. So much separation, but he catching and cutting towards the orange net. Forcing the save, and man, the Chronic needed to recognize that he was beat a lot earlier. He thought he could get away with sticking around and backflip challenging the ball, but undercutting Chronic now. Trying to run away with it here a little bit. They were knotted at 3 apiece, but you never know. Well, I do think they found a great... Wow, what a shot. They found a great, you know, method for RLCS. I'm not sure that 3 straight years of the same format for another MENA team to get SSA at majors. If neither one of those things happened, people would certainly be scratching their heads a bit on why not. Nwpo, one of the reasons why, which likes to have finished games. The ball bounce off the back wall to start his counterattack. What a save from Nwpo. Chronic's flick was going to be crossbar down, but Nwpo's in and out of the net. He wants to do it again, so Chronic just goes low! Nwpo! Being a magician on the field, well, he's done it again. Now he's up into an air dribble. The way he's playing, you got to expect him to score. Nwpo the demo. Not going to be able to corral this in time before the respawn. What a great shot from Nwpo. Oh my goodness. I mean, he might as well have corralled it before the respawn, as he gets the early resets and then fakes the musty to get Chronic in the air. Chronic lead. Nwpo. Another one! Oh my goodness, all the slim margins are going his way. It looks like Chronic might be able to save this one. Able to pick up a pad, maybe just put himself... Wins this kickoff, grabs the boost. Okay, Chronic's on the board. It's not going to be a complete shutout. Replace somebody in an attempt to become the first best team. Oh my goodness, Nwpo. The ball is gonna pop, man. I don't think the ball can take the kind of stress you're putting on it. Oh my goodness, dude. To get him, maybe he'll go to the team that wins the most. So it's hard to say. I'm of course hoping that the team that wins the most this next split is Rule 1. Chronic bounce dribble, tight angle hook shot. Ooh, almost rolled it in. Instead, rolled it off the post and scored on himself. Such a frustrating player to play against. I wonder if you're a guy like Chronic. I would imagine it would actually be kind of fun. Other than the fact that the ping is tough for him. I know the 108 ping is probably not fun to play on, but sorry, we want to watch this Nwpo reverse dribble to double again. It's very often that Chronic gets to play against somebody as breakneck fast as Nwpo. Chronic trying not to fall to the same fate that Evo did. I wouldn't say it's the same so far. When Nwpo and Evo played each other, you remember Nwpo played so well in a best of 7 that he forfeit the final game And that one was for a big prize pool. So I think his opposition Evo was willing to try and see what he could do. Getting outsped. Chronic not going to own goal. Is that when they do get their rare possession, they'll often rush it a bit. I think we just saw that from Chronic on the previous possession. This is a great dribble, though. This was not rushed. This was him finally buying himself a bit of space with the demo and getting to his spot, which he goes for an air dribble. Acting irrationally, acting too quick once you finally do get that possession and just launching something lame at the net and losing it. About seems like almost every player nowadays starting to dabble in the Fennec before we eventually find them exclusively using it. Chronic throws the nice one, and a nice one it is indeed. You keep watching all these replays, but that's because these are crazy shots from Nwpo. The single jump, and then he leaves a wide open net. No, he doesn't. He actually has the save still. Can he get the follow-up save? He decided to play it more passive, and that will be his downfall. Tried to long shot, got a demo. Can he get around this for a shot? Nwpo respawns, but he's going to be forced to play on pads. And what a great challenge. He hides so perfectly behind the ball. Into an air dribble he goes. Nwpo to the back wall, and Chronic drops it low. Nwpo uses his flip to get back to the ball, and Nwpo sees the jump and 50s it underneath. Kickoff goal completely, although it was not going to be a good position for him. Nwpo, that's not going to work. Not much of a fake kickoff at all. He says, my bad. Wait, Chronic says sorry, but it looks like Nwpo just messed up. You know, I don't think there's a gifted goal touch. Probably needed to. Nwpo, he doesn't care what the game context is. He's going to style his way to a win. And he goes to the taking on Chronic on his away server and taking him down in 3.